Cowboys Nation, listen up. The star that burns brightest in Dallas might just be the first to cash in big. CeeDee Lamb has been lighting up the field, but will he be lighting up his bank account next? Today, we're diving deep into the million-dollar question. Is CeeDee Lamb about to become the Cowboys' next big money man? Buckle up, because this story has more twists than a Texas tornado, and the answer might surprise you. Stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, we're breaking down why Lamb's contract could change everything for America's team. Hey there, Cowboys Nation! Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. Alright, let's set the stage. CeeDee Lamb, the electrifying wide receiver out of Oklahoma, has been nothing short of spectacular since joining the Cowboys as the 17th overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. In just 3 seasons, he's established himself as one of the league's premier receivers and a cornerstone of the Cowboys' offense. But before we dig into the details of Lamb's potential extension, let's quickly recap his journey with the Cowboys so far. From day one, Lamb has been a game-changer. In his rookie season, he racked up 74 receptions for 935 yards and 5 touchdowns. Not too shabby for a first-year player, right? But CeeDee was just getting started. In 2021, he took a significant leap forward, finishing the season with 79 catches, 1,102 yards, and 6 touchdowns. He earned his first Pro Bowl selection and cemented his status as the Cowboys' own. But it was the 2022 season where Lamb truly exploded onto the scene. Despite early concerns about the Cowboys' receiving corps after the departure of Amari Cooper, Lamb silenced all doubters with a monster year: 107 receptions, 1,359 yards, and 9 touchdowns. He made his second consecutive Pro Bowl and was named second-team All-Pro. Now, as we look ahead to the 2023 season, Lamb is entering the 4th year of his rookie contract. The Cowboys have already exercised his 5th-year option for 2024. But the big question remains, will Jerry Jones and the front office lock him up long-term before he hits free agency? First up, let's talk about Lamb's production and value to the team. It's clear that he's become Dak Prescott's go-to target and a focal point of the Cowboys' offense. His route running ability, sure hands, and yards after catch prowess make him a threat on every play. The Cowboys' offense is simply better when CeeDee Lamb is on the field. Show statistics comparing Cowboys' offensive performance with and without Lamb. But it's not just about the numbers. Lamb has shown the intangibles that the Cowboys value: leadership, work ethic, and a team-first mentality. He's been a model citizen off the field and has embraced the pressure that comes with wearing the star on his helmet. Now, let's consider the market for top-tier wide receivers. In recent years, we've seen the price tag for elite wideouts skyrocket. Just look at some of the recent contracts handed out. Tyreek Hill, 4 years, $120 million with the Dolphins. Davante Adams, 5 years, $140 million with the Raiders. A.J. Brown, 4 years, $100 million with the Eagles. These deals have set a new benchmark for what top receivers can command in the open market. And make no mistake, CeeDee Lamb belongs in this conversation. But here's where things get interesting for the Cowboys. They're not just dealing with Lamb's contract situation. They have several other key players who are also in line for extensions, including Trayvon Diggs, the ball-hawking cornerback; Micah Parsons, the defensive phenomenon; Terrence Steele, the reliable right tackle. Each of these players has made a strong case for a big payday, and the Cowboys will need to carefully navigate their salary cap to keep their core intact. So, will CeeDee Lamb be the first to get his big-time extension? Let's weigh the pros and cons. Pros of extending Lamb first. Secures a franchise cornerstone for the long term. Sends a message to the team and fans about the Cowboys' commitment to offensive firepower. Potentially saves money in the long run if Lamb's value continues to increase. Provides stability and continuity for Dak Prescott and the passing game. Cons of extending Lamb first. Could limit flexibility in addressing other positional needs. Might set a precedent for other players seeking extensions. Wide receiver contracts have been volatile in recent years, making long-term projections difficult. Now, let's talk about the Cowboys' history with extensions. Jerry Jones has shown a willingness to pay top dollar for offensive playmakers in the past. We saw it with Dez Bryant, Ezekiel Elliott, and most recently, Dak Prescott. This trend suggests that the Cowboys value offensive star power and are willing to invest in it. However, the team has also been burned by some big contracts in recent years. The Ezekiel Elliott deal, in particular, has been criticized as the running back's production has declined. This experience might make the front office more cautious about handing out massive extensions. I believe the Cowboys will prioritize extending Lamb, but they'll aim to do it in a way that balances their long-term financial flexibility. Here's how I see it playing out. The Cowboys will likely engage in serious negotiations with Lamb's representatives during the upcoming season. They'll want to get a deal done before he enters the 5th year of his rookie contract, which would significantly increase his cap hit. I expect the Cowboys to offer Lamb a contract in the neighborhood of 4 years, $110 million, with a significant portion guaranteed. This would put him in line with other top receivers, while still giving the team some wiggle room to address other needs. The key will be the structure of the deal. Look for the Cowboys to get creative with the contract, potentially using voidable years or performance incentives to spread out the cap hit and protect themselves in case of injury or decline in production. By extending Lamb first, the Cowboys would be making a statement about their offensive identity and their faith in their young star. It would also provide some clarity as they approach negotiations with their other key players. But here's where it gets interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys announce extensions for multiple players in quick succession. They could be working behind the scenes to structure deals for Lamb, Parsons, and Diggs that work in harmony with their overall cap strategy. This approach would allow them to lock up their young core while still maintaining some flexibility for future moves. It's a delicate balance, but one that could set the Cowboys up for sustained success if executed properly. Of course, this is all speculation at this point. The NFL is unpredictable, and things can change quickly. Injuries, unexpected breakout performances, or shifts in the league's economic landscape could all impact how this plays out. But one thing is certain, CeeDee Lamb is a special talent, and the Cowboys would be wise to do everything in their power to keep him in Dallas for the long haul. So, Cowboys Nation, what do you think? Will CeeDee Lamb be the first to get his big payday? Or do you think the team will prioritize another player? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Cowboys news and analysis. We've got a big season ahead, and you won't want to miss a minute of the action.